Hey everyone, it's Tom. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I thought I'd do something slightly different because I haven't really made a video in a while and I could not be arsed making a gaming video. A lot of you guys know I come from a very theatrical performing background. I have been performing now for 3 years. I'm currently pursuing A-level drama and I am actually planning on pursuing drama in university, which is coming up in about 9 months or so. So, very busy. I thought I'd just do a quick quick video showcasing my script collection because I quite like to show people what I have done and what I would like to do, because I do have scripts of productions that I haven't actually performed but I have studied academically. So I have a collection of general scripts I have just because I have them. Scripts I have used for my A-level, my AS level, my GCSE and my production history. I can't have every production script I've done because, to be honest, if I do pull out my A-level one, a lot of them I never actually wrote scripts for. The one I'm currently doing at A-level for my devising piece, I have a good script for, so just for the sake of this video, I'm making it a bit longer, even though I'm not making any money off it anyway. I'll just pull it out. It's a production based on a school shooting, which I feel like is my best work yet. I do have some monologues as well, but they're not full-on scripts. They're just literal A4 sheets of paper with the lines on it, so I'm not really including that. Yeah, I thought, without further ado, let's get a start on the first script I own. I got this one for Christmas of 2018, I think. It is of Mice and Men. Excellent production. I absolutely adore the story to this. I very much enjoyed studying it at GCSE level. I was actually quite gutted because I got a B when I felt like I could have gotten an A. So I was a bit peeved about that, but you know what? It is what it is. I really enjoyed studying of Mice and Men. If I had the opportunity, I would definitely apply or audition for a job role performing this production, even if it was in a really minor role. I would preferably like to play the role of Lenny, because I feel like I am quite tall. I can put on a good voice. I'll be completely comfortable shaving my head if I have to. It is a very good production. I love Of Mice and Men. Honestly, it is probably one of the only things in GCSE I really enjoyed doing outside of drama, which I did this for English Lit, by the way, but as a drama student. Alright, now I'm going to move on to the academic ones. For the A-level productions I'm currently doing, and I say currently because I haven't actually finished my A-level yet, so I'm still doing these. First one is The Radicalisation of Bradley Manning. It's okay. Can't say too much about this production. I have to be honest. I hated when I did it in year 12, because obviously I'd finished my A-level exam. I was just in a really bad place back then, so I didn't enjoy it as much. But now I have a new teacher. Now I have we're back in the old room, and COVID isn't too dangerous at the moment with drama, especially. I feel like I will enjoy this a lot more. I haven't actually done any exam prep on it yet. We are moving on to that after Christmas, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm quite looking forward to getting back into this in full detail, not just kind of skimming over it like I did back in July. But the next one I'm really excited about, Sweeney Todd. I love Sweeney Todd. I don't know all the name of the songs. I don't know that. But the production itself is fantastic. I had a really good experience in the London Dungeons in 2019. Where I experienced almost like a live reinterpretation of Sweeney Todd within the London Dungeons. It was fantastic. It truly was magnificent. This is by far one of the best British productions out there. I do think it is an absolute phenomenon. And moving on to my AS level studies, keeping it with the theme of Stephen Sondheim, Into the Woods. I had a really good experience performing my reinterpretation of Into the Woods. Didn't really get a lot of creative control on it. I think my group kind of did a lot of things whilst I was away, because I had corona and I had to self-isolate for a month, a literal month. It was pathetic, but I didn't really get a lot of a say on this, so I kind of just had to do what I was told, which I wasn't too happy about, but then again, it's in the past and I still love my group no matter what, so I'm quite happy with this production. It is a good production. I think it's very cliche. You know, you've got your classic big bad wolf. You've got your well, I kind of like that because it reminds me of Big Wolf from the Telltale games. But you got your Rapunzel, your Little Red Riding Hood. I do think Into the Woods is a great production. I'm more than happy with, you know, doing that as a job. Really, I'd be more than happy with it. This next production, I'm just gonna an enemy of the people. Yeah, I have got no nice words about this production. I absolutely hate it. I hate it with a passion. I don't know why I hate more. My experience doing it. I did get an A in AS level drama, and I do feel like this played a significant contribution to that as well. But also, I had to work my arse off for this. I'd do an exam based on it, or a CDG. That's a whole other story for a different day. In terms of my experience studying it, it wasn't too bad. It was quite straightforward. It's quite an easy play to, you know, I was that bored. I started doodling because we were allowed the text. I started doodling after I finished the exams. I was like, I hate this. The production itself is awful. I have to admit, I hated every second of reading this production. I think the only enjoyment I got, I even wrote "I hate this" with a kiss on it. I hate it that much. The only fun I had was with my drama teacher, one of my favourite people I've ever met. Drama teacher I had, and then he had to go off and then someone else, and I talk about the other guy, and then I had a new one, which is like really, really nice. But the guy I originally started doing this with, he was awesome. He actually made the play quite enjoyable, even though I hate the storyline of it. I think the main character himself, Dr. Stockman, I hate his guts. I don't think I've ever disliked a main character of a production as much as I have Dr. Stockman. I was like, yeah. But we're just going to stop ranting because we're already on 7 minutes. Next production we're going to go on to is a production I studied for English literature at AS level, and that is Tennessee Williams' A Streetcar Named Desire. This production is fantastic. I absolutely adore Streetcar Named Desire. It's such a wicked story. It's so symbolic. It's absolute masterpiece of a production. I would happily perform this as, you know, I'll perform this. Like, one of my favourite experiences with studying this production is when we were reading out, because there was only like 10 of us in our AS level English lit class. I've read the role of Stanley. I put on an accent. Everyone loved it. It was just great. It was such a fun experience reading A Streetcar Named Desire, and quite frankly, I think it is probably one of the best. It is probably on par with Mice and Men. It's like my favourite American production, or play. All well, heavens or deer on handsome for that. Right, so that's it for my AS level stuff. Now I'm going to move on to GCSE. Now GCSE is kind of linking in with my personal productions that I've done through the school. Because in year 10 I did, well, you'll see, 100. Now, this play, I did it for GCSE, or what I would have done for GCSE. I did do a mock. I'm not going to discredit the mock. I have experience writing about this play under exam conditions. I'm not going to completely disregard that because I didn't do the real exam because of Corona. I did do the mock, and I have to admit, this is an okay play. I would easily choose this over this. Personally, I think it was quite naff in certain ways. I think the storyline of being, you know, all these flashbacks, and so it'd be very good to do in the style in Promenade. I think the Promenade theatre production style would be really good to do this in. But personally, I would not choose to direct this. I would rather act in it if I had to for a job. Same with Enemy of the People. I wouldn't go out my way to hope this was being put on production so I could audition for it. I would rather just do this if I had to, really, just to make money. But yeah, and I don't like saying that because I love, when it comes to theatre, I love doing it for the fact I'm doing it. I don't like to disregard it. as like a way to get money, but with this one I kind of have to because I'm not really that intrigued about it. But the next one I'm going to move on to is a very, very special play. It is the play that began my passion for drama. I studied it for my GCSE in English literature, and I did this in year 9. I did none other than Blood Brothers. Blood Brothers and Sweeney Todd, they are probably some of the best plays in the whole of the UK. Blood Brothers is an amazing story. It is so surreal the way it is done. I absolutely adore Blood Brothers. The songs, if you prefer the music, I never did the musical version. I did the play version when I performed it, but I did study the English lit. That I did do the play version. All my annotations in there. It's such an amazing production. Full of just these amazing moments, amazing character moments, and it's such a fantastic production. I can talk about Blood Brothers all day long. I actually had the option. I also did perform this as a part of my GCSE Unit 2 exam. Me and my best mate Dan, we performed this together. We did the scene where Mickey and Eddie meet and the scene where they both die. Very good experience. I quite enjoyed playing Eddie because I never played Eddie for the time we actually performed the whole thing with the school. But yeah, I think this is a very good production. I could talk about it all day long, but I'm not going to. We're going to move on to the second production I personally performed, which is none other than High School Musical. This was a very big step up in my personal performing ability, as it was the first time I performed in a speaking role. I really enjoyed the moments I had in this production. I think it was a very interesting experience. I quite enjoyed working with there was a girl who she's well into settling down. I don't think she went to university. I think she started up her own business. There was a girl, she's a woman now, but a woman I performed with, and she is like, I'm not going to say the master, she's not going to say like Obi-Wan Kenobi because she is a woman, but like, she is such an amazing role model. I really did look up to her when I was performing this. I had a lot of scenes with her. She played the role of Miss Darbus. Absolutely adore her. She was amazing. She also played older Linda in Blood Brothers, so I have worked with her before, but this is the first time I really did get to like work on a personal note with her. She's just awesome. She is amazing. I absolutely adore working with this actress. I do hope she carries on acting. Actually, like she is so good, so good. But yeah. That is High School Musical. I played the role of Coach Bolton. I played the role of Mr. Johnston with this one. In the very first scene where Mrs. Johnson is singing Marilyn Monroe, that's where I performed in this one. I played Coach Bolton here. It is in a horrible condition. I have had this now for 3 years. It is in awful condition. I do apologise. But yeah, that is High School Musical. Now I'm going to move on to my last production I have performed. This was 2 years ago. My favourite production I've performed by far in terms of my own performing ability. In terms of the best put on production, it's probably Blood Brothers. But the best one I feel like I've ever done was Legally Blonde. I played the role of Professor Callahan. This was my biggest step up in acting as I finally sang in front of an audience. I sang the segment in Whipped Into Shape. Oh my god, I loved it. Meet our brand new client, Brooke. You can laugh that she's made tons after DVDs and books. Which her way too tired of. Love it. Best experience of my performing career is with this production, and I honestly hope that in the next performance I do, whether it's in high school or whether it's in the sixth form or in university, I hope to God it will give me the same feelings as this, because this was such an amazing experience. The story of Legally Blonde and High School Musical, they are quite like a chick flick. This is a chick flick. but it is my favourite chick flick out there. It's such an amazing production. It is full of really good, really strong characters and moments and plot points, and it's just a really good production out there. I honestly, if I could, I would go back in time and perform this again. It was so good. But yeah, that is all of my scripts, all 10 of them. As you can see, I have a very love-hate relationship with some of these. For example, that I hate, that is okay. That I love. You know, this one was alright. I quite enjoyed this, but again, it kind of annoyed me in some ways. These I've yet to really develop. I know I enjoy Sweeney Todd as a production. I think it's a good play or a good musical. But yeah, I'm quite excited for what's next. I'll get these two. I'm really keen to smash these out of the park in my exams because they are the last plays I will be studying here, or the last productions I will be studying here. The last production I will be performing is either Legally Blonde, which I did 2 years ago, or Addams Family, which I'm very looking for. I hope to God we can do that because I think Addams Family is an awesome play. Or an awesome musical. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it for this video. All these are going in my drawer. I've got a drawer full of all. I've got a drawer which is basically all of my performance memorabilia. These as well will be going in there, which is my old casting or my old cast card, and my programs and my awards and tickets. But I'm not going to show them because I do reveal a lot about the school I go to, or you know, the sixth form I go to. But you know, that is what it is. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. I will see you all later. And peace out, guys. Bye bye.